Hello and welcome to Stuart Thomas Media. I bought one of these recently. It's a VR box, which essentially turns your iPhone into a virtual reality experience. Now, after buying this, I had a look at the apps on the App Store, and it's taken me a long time to find some of the best apps. Now, if you want to see a quick review of the VR box before you find out about the apps available, just click here. Okay, so that means you have watched a review already, or you just want to find out what best apps there are for this VR box. Now, like I said, it took me a long time to find them. I personally think the best games available are ones that use gamepads as well as the virtual reality experience, so the kind of accelerometer and gyrometer. Some of the apps out there you need a button for that the Google Cardboard has and the VR box doesn't have, which makes the whole kind of experience quite difficult in finding which apps will be supported. So anything that supports this gamepad, you're fine. Any app that supports just looking around, then you're also fine. But anything that requires the trigger, you can't have. But these are my top 5 apps available for the virtual reality box. So one of my favourite ones is VR Space, The Last Mission. VR Space essentially sets you in a spaceship, throws you out into the universe to shoot little flying alien things. There isn't much story, it's pretty straightforward. You get in your ship, you fly around. You can look independently around the spaceship and outside the spaceship whilst using the gamepad to actually fly the thing. Now this is quite a unique experience, and there aren't many apps on the App Store that allows you to do this. It's a progressive system and is essentially a level up based game where you shoot the enemies, kill the enemies, and they come in waves, and the waves get progressively bigger and bigger and bigger. Moving on to number 2 would be House of Terror VR. Now, it's pretty good, pretty scary. It really is suitable for headphones, and it can kind of make you jump. I mean, it's not the best graphics in the world, so obviously it does have that unrealistic element about it, but it's pretty good for a free app on the App Store. Now, who doesn't love clay pigeon shooting? And what's more to say about clay pigeon shooting? You use your head to look around, and you press the trigger on the gamepad to shoot the gun. At number 4, I'd put FCX. Now, FCX is a very fast-paced flying game, very similar to VR Space, but it's set on Earth or on the ground as such. It's very fast-paced and quite difficult to get used to, but as soon as you do, the experience is wonderful. And lastly, my 5th favourite VR app on the App Store is Hometown Zombies. Now, this is different because it doesn't actually support a gamepad. It just uses your head movements as a way to direct the gunfire towards the zombies. And I think it's so simple but so fun. It's got very similar graphics to things like Minecraft, very blocky, very stylized, but it's a good laugh and you can get lost in it. And it really works if you're on a swivel chair and not tethered to a computer. And there you have it, my top 5 virtual reality apps for the iPhone. And now all of those are free except the very first one, VR Space, but even then it's only a couple of quid, and it's certainly worth the experience. I hope these have helped you, and I hope it helps you have fun. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.